Hi, greetings everybody. In the last video, we have learnt about Google AI Studio's Playground section. In this video, we will learn more about the build section where we will be building a real application by using Gemini services and also using Gemini API keys, and also we will learn how to deploy it in the actual environment. Today, we will build a simple real-world web app which takes a fruit name as input and gives what are the nutrients in it. So let's type the prompt. So here we have an option of mic, that means it will convert our speech to text. Now I will just describe the prompt. Create a web app which takes fruit name as input and provides all the nutrients in it gram wise and proportion wise. The web app interface must be in vibrant color and do not include any images for displaying, and also do not include any fruit name as a default. Now you can see I'm not typing any code. The same thing has come here which I have spoken. So this is the beautiful way of converting a speech to text. So I'll now click on build. It takes a bit time, so I'm just fast forwarding the things. Now you can see it has built our app. So you can see it has given its own name, Fruit Nutri. I have not done any typing at all. Now you can see the code. This is the main file app.tsx. See whether it is working or no. Just I will type the fruit name, banana, and I will press on analyze. Now you can see the result. It has breakdown in gram wise and proportion wise. What are the contents and what type of nutrients are present. So now you can think from where it has got all the data. The backend, we are running the Gemini services. The model which we are using by default in free tier will be Gemini Flash. Now the output which is being displayed here is known as the sandbox. The area in which the output is displayed is known as the sandbox. So here we don't need any API keys to use the Gemini services, as we are running this web app in the sandbox which is inside Google AI Studio. Now what I will do is I will just import the code to GitHub. Just click on publish, and here you have option at the end as GitHub. Now log into your GitHub account. Now I will create a new account. I am showing you from the scratch for the beginners. Now we have to install and authorize Google AI Studio to access GitHub. So click on this one. Now we have given the permissions. Now just give the repo name. You can give it as Fruit Nutri. Copy the same name and click on new repository description and make sure to make it public. Your repository must be public. So create GitHub repository. Wait for some time. Now click on stage and commit all changes. Now you have created a GitHub repository. Now we cannot host this page, this web app directly in GitHub. Why? Because GitHub only hosts static web pages. But here we are using dynamic web pages, and also we are using some AI services, that is Gemini services at the backend, and we are running. If you see the code here, this code is a React code. So for React code to run, we need Node.js or Next.js as a backend. So we cannot run it on the GitHub, that is GitHub pages. So what we have to do is we have to log in it into Vercel. Just like in the previous examples, we have used netlify.com. Here we can use Vercel.com to host serverless Next.js web apps. So for this, go to Vercel. Just click on Vercel and go to the first website. And as we are the beginners, so this is for the first time we are using. So just click on sign up. Here, give your name. Now continue with Google account. Now I have logged into the Vercel account. Here you don't have any options like drag and drop as you can see in the Netlify. So you have to connect to the GitHub account. So click on the GitHub button and click on again install. That means you are giving the authorization to the GitHub. Now what are the repositories in the GitHub will be shown here. Just click on import. And now here by default the white framework has been selected. Now if you go to the code option, here at the bottom you can see AI Studio have default created white.configuration file. So because of this white.configuration, the Vercel is able to detect the default settings as white settings. Now just click on deploy. Now you can see our app has been created. Now continue to dashboard. Now you can see the Vercel has created a subdomain name, that is fruitnutri.vercel.app. Now click on this. Now you can see your app has been deployed live. Now you can see our app is live with the URL fruitnutri.vercel.app. Now if I type any fruit name, I will type kiwi. Now I'll click on analyze. But here it is not giving any data as it was giving in the sandbox, that is inside the AI Studio. Why? Because here we have not connected the API keys. Here we are using the services of Google, that is Gemini services or Gemini AI. But here this app which I have deployed outside the environment of AI Studio, and I have not connected it to its AI services. I have to connect it by using API case. Now I will tell you how to set up this API key. This is very important when you are taking your app outside the Google AI Studio. Now to get the API key, go back to your AI Studio. Now back to start. Here on the left side we have an option to get API key. So click here. Now we will create a new API key. Just now we have the API key here. Just click on the API key, and here we have the option copy it and save the API key somewhere safe. And after copying it, go to Versal. Now go to the project and click on settings, and here you have environment variables. Click on environment variables and click on add environment variables. Here just type Gemini _ API key, and in the value just paste your API key. Now Gemini API _ key should be in capital. Just click on save, and after saving again you have to redeploy your web app. Click on redeploy. Just wait for it. Now I can go here, and in deployment section you can see it is being deployed. Now we can see after setting up the API key, and I'm typing watermelon. Now you can see it has given about the watermelon, the details about the watermelon. Now coming back to AI Studio. Now if you get any error, you can just tell it what type of error you are facing here and just describe it here. It will try to fix it. Now I'm not liking the color. Just I will tell it green shades. Just I will type and hit on send. Now wait for some time. Now you can see it has made the changes to some green color. It's telling that it is added some green pellets. So now this here in the sandbox we have made the changes. Now the same should be reflected in Versal environment also. So for that, first we have to save these changes in GitHub. See, these are the files that have been modified. So just click on commit. See, what happens here is the code is being generated by Google AI Studio. Please understand. Now the same code is sent to GitHub as a repository. And from the GitHub, the Versal takes the code and deploy it on the server. Now I have made the changes in the GitHub. Now if you see in deployment section, again it is building it. Here no need of manually deploying it. The server, that is the Versal server, will automatically fetch or know the changes which we have made it in the GitHub. And in GitHub we are making the changes from the Google AI Studio. Now we go and just again refresh it. I can see again the color has been changed. Now again I will type kiwi. I can see here everything is in green shades. So this is how you can create a real web app applications by using Google's AI services like Gemini, and to integrate this AI services you have to use API keys. I hope you have find this video helpful. If you have any queries, please comment it in the comment section. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe.